Good evening, friends. This is Shivakkumar again. Many people are asking me again actually how to prepare a resume for any, I mean, not only for SAP, for any interview, whether it is a software oriented or whatever, what even product or product company. Okay, the important thing I'm looking from the candidates, right? Normally, actually, they will in personal column detail. Actually, they will add their father name and then actually their birthplace and then actually their habits, I mean hobbies and even habits actually, playing cricket, playing chess, and then actually all the related details. Say for example, actually, what is their actually favorite book, novel, so interested in reading novel. These are not actually mean things actually where HR is looking for. Actually, they need only the candidate having what is the education background. First thing, second thing, what is the new innovative technology or a new platform actually they have learned in their career, and how they presented, so their communication skill, all this matters. Okay, so instead of going for a lengthy resume in, it's not like a exam. Actually, it's not a descriptive exam to write for 20-30 pages to get a mark, right? Resume is not kind of thing. It's not an examination paper. It is a resume preparation itself an art to make the HR people or technical panel candidate to get an eye catch. So what I meant is actually your profile should be a eye catch to the interview panel, actually interview panel or HR who is going to shortlist your profiles, right? So try to avoid the lengthy details. I mean, actually, so we need to be the resume should be in one or maximum 2 pages. Actually, that is more than enough. Okay, for an experienced candidate. For a fresher candidate, actually 1 page is enough. Okay, so which definitely actually avoids your cost of taking printout, taking xerox. I mean, you need to, as a fresher actually, or a fresh whatever thing, actually you need to give your resume to your friend circle or your company who is going. I mean, you are going to attend the interview or trying to apply. So you need to distribute or your resume to multiple persons multiple times. So actually the cost will be, I mean, if it is in single page, then your cost is saved. So your time in preparing a resume, all these things, right? Actually, definitely, I mean, the time is saved, and you need to prepare a very catchy information. Means actually, say what is your name, say what is your location, in the sense actually, so where are you currently located. So actually then in the personal detail you need to give your email ID and mobile number. And one important thing I'm seeing from many people, actually there's say they are giving actually Vijay underscore Ganesan or Talapati underscore Ganesan. So kind of this, I mean, they're more, they might be they are fan with the film star or a cricketer, and they are adding their names or some very attractive manner. Actually, they will get, say, catch me if you can, Priya, like that. Actually, I mean, like that. Actually, say, so I will get you underscore Priya, or something like that. Actually, their I mean, the email is written like that. So definitely, actually, if you are doing like that, definitely, actually, the person who is filtering your profile, right? Actually, they will get actually think actually why this people is doing like that. Actually, they thought actually you are not a professional. So what it is better you can give, actually, say if say Ganesan and his father name is Christian. So Ganeshan dot Christian. Say if email is already there in the database, then actually you can give your yeah, I mean, the birth year and everything, right? The Ganeshan dot Christian 2011 at the rate some Gmail or Yahoo.co.in, whatever it may be. So actually it should be professional, and from the email, the the person who is recruiting, or a recruiter or a HR, actually should understand, okay, this is a first name, and actually the followed by dot means actually your father's name, and you can add the birth year means actually they can easily understand it will be more easy to calculate your age and everything, right? That will be more useful. So that should be more professional emails, and all these things should be more professional. And say actually instead of giving one mobile, actually if you are giving two mobile number, that will be more useful, because actually if you are not reachable in one mobile, actually they can reach out in another mobile. And one another request, actually don't copy the resume from your friend, okay? I'm seeing many of the people actually when attending interviews, actually they by mistake actually they copied from their friend's profile, and just copy paste that profile, and even in that personal detail they copied that friend's father's name. Actually, say for example, your friend's father's name is Christian, so actually instead of your father's name, you copied your friend's father, Christian. So father name Christian, like that. When asking in interview, face to face or online interviews, actually they wrongly mistakenly added that name, and and they are giving their the original name of of their father, okay? So this kind of issues happen. And say actually the many people, actually they, whatever, say if they are attending for SAP, they will unwantedly adding, I am having Windows XP knowledge, or whatever is Oracle, something like that. Please do not add like that, okay? So if you are attending for SAP, please add, say if you are attending for SAP opening, so you can add the relevant profile. And one important thing, whatever you are 100% sure, for that information only to be added in the profile. Even if you are if anyone is asking you during your nighttime sleep, you can able to immediately get up, and you can try to say that, just I am giving example, don't laugh on me. So just I am telling, actually, even in your sleep, sleeping time, or in deep sleep also, you, when someone is asking you, then actually you can able to answer that. So that kind of portions only you need to add, and you need to be more actually trustworthy. You need to maintain trustworthiness in that maintaining the profiles, and while answering the interview, right? Many people actually when asking, they will just touch all these points, and actually they are not giving the exact answer. They will tell the related thing and everything. They will tell whatever it may be. Say for example, what is your birthplace means, actually they will tell, actually it is nearer to Chennai, it is from 20 kilometers from my native, like that. Actually they won't give the exact location where they born and everything, right? They will just tell, actually it is very near to Chennai, it is a small village, like that. Actually they will give lot of unwanted things in the profile. So that those things are not required. Try to avoid those kind of informations. So HR is not finding time, or a panel technical person is not finding the time to go through all your profile information. It is not a newspaper to read from starting to end, right? Actually it is not possible. So they need to shortlist many of the profiles, and they need to conduct interview for many people. So your profile, as already said, should be more eye catchy, and then actually more crisp. Whatever you are trying to say, whatever you know, you need to write in a single sentence. Try to get try to cover all this information in a single page. So don't then actually if I'm trying to say, actually bring all this information in single page means, don't shorten your text format. Actually it should be clearly presented. Normally Arial or whatever recommended, actually you can use that format, text format, but should be try to give all the information very crispy, and should be more eye catchy. So actually you need, if you are placing your photo, then it is fine. Nearer to that, actually your name and education, your email, and then actually your mobile number, contact mobile numbers, and those are required. So HR is not finding, or HR a panel person is not finding your entire detail class. Some people will tell actually the domain experience from top to bottom, which year they started, what are the products they are doing, and what are the company's business process, everything. Those are not required. HR is not HR or a panel person is not watching. When they are asking you, you just mention the names actually. So in particular domain company you are working before SAP, so from this year I worked. Actually, what is your designation there? What is the role you played? And actually, so name of the company in a very crisp. I mean, 2 to 3 lines. Actually, you need to complete everything. What is your exact role and designation? What roles you played? Everything should be more high catchy. Okay, in a crisp format. So that will help you to. I mean. Make your profile. Shortlisted in the profile selection, right? And one more thing, actually, if you're experienced guy, actually you can project. So, what are the achievements you did in your project? How it helps your client? So, what are the contribution or what are the awards your company has given? I mean, awarded you for your meritorious services. So, those you can mention in very small, in a small 1 or 2 lines, and while explaining to HR or a technical person, you can discuss with them. So when they are asking you for introduce yourself, then actually you can introduce all these things actually from the say which year you passed out and what is your background education, and then if you have domain experience, give the domain company name and your role and how many years you work and what designation, everything actually. So that those things you can give, and then actually immediately jump into SAP experience. For example, how many years you worked and what are the different projects you work, and what is your responsibility in each phases of implementation or migration or a support. So if it is a support project, what tickets you have handled and how you satisfy the client facing issues, how you solved that, how you fixed all the problem, how you coordinated with your team. So how is there do they get any training from you, or did you provided any knowledge transition to them? So in few 1 or 2 words you need to cover all these things, actually providing KT to the team or client team, and then training to your colleagues, new joining colleagues. So actually conducting client calls, and then actually helping your team or new joiners actually to fix the issues, to understand the company's policy or client company's policy. So all these things actually you can mention, and also actually what are the activities or what are the roles you played to support your client, and what are the daily day-to-day activities you supported to bring successful in your client place. So how you interacted with your client. So those things actually you can discuss during your interview sessions. If an interviewer is really impressed with your answer, definitely they will ask you. Okay, so those you can actually discuss during the interview, but in the profile you can very crisply you can maintain the details. Okay, so actually which client, which company you are IT company you are working, which client you are working, and then actually from starting date, end date, and what is your role in that, and what are the tasks you did. Say for example, actually I worked in gap analysis, worked in the project delivery documents, the project deliverable documents, and then worked in user training, worked in actually realization phase for configuration, and then say testing, whatever it may be. Okay, so and also you worked in cutover during the final preparation, uploading master data. So everything should be in very crisp manner. So and important thing actually, which skills you are more familiar. Say you are good in SAP MMWM or EWM or SD, so logistics area related, and actually you can discuss the other things. Say for example, whatever participation or the paper presentation you have done in the social media or SAP authorized websites or your company portal, all these things actually you can discuss during the discussion. Or say if you like, some people will like to highlight all these things. So presented papers in SAP website, authorized website, ASEAN blog sites and everything, and then actually posted your papers actually on SAP related thing in your company websites. And so this will help you to help you to select in the interview. And in addition to your the method of your answering, how good you are answering for the questions, how good you are understanding. I mean, some people actually cannot understand, they will ask 2 or 3 times. So if they are answering it, then it is good. But actually, some people just blabbering around that answer. Actually, they will tell, actually, I know this, I know this. I know the part of inventory management. If the question was asked, actually, they will just staring on the, or just getting actually mouth shut, and actually they won't answer for answer to the, they won't give the answer to the panelist. Okay, so this will definitely irritate them. Actually, if you are not known to any answer, immediately say, I really don't know. Definitely I will try to learn that, and definitely I will prepare to answer all these questions, like that you need to say. Or I will definitely learn, as I am a fast learner, I will definitely learn all the new things. So definitely I will do my best, like that you need to give an impression, saying that you need to create, important thing is you need to create a trustworthiness to the panelist. Okay, then only he will continue. Otherwise, actually, okay, this guy actually is trying to bluff all these things, actually. So they won't, they will treat you like, okay, this guy is, for the time being, actually they need to do interview for 30 minutes. Actually, they will, then actually they will complete for 30 minutes, and then actually they will skip you. Okay, they won't select you. So you need to please try to create a trustworthiness in the to the panelists. That is very important, and your answer should be more crisp. If not known, then you can directly say, I really don't know, I am ready to learn that, and definitely definitely I will learn all these things, I will do my level best. And you need to create a positive impression in the minds of the panelists or HR. Okay, so, and also what package you are looking for, you can directly negotiate with the HR, and actually say, during the interview time, you will say, sir, this much package I need, and then once they release offer, if you again actually doing negotiation, that is meaningless. Okay, they already released the offer, and actually if you are doing one more negotiation, it is meaningless. Okay, so you need to crisply answer all these things, whatever you need. Actually, you need to discuss with the panelist team and HR team, so that will be that will save the time, and they will get a positive impression on you, and you will get a good weightage, and also a good career hike in that company. Okay, so normally people will think, actually you need to grow with the company, right? Actually, so actually they will look from the freshers or any new persons, actually. So they has to show their skills, and they need to develop with the organization. That is what every people is thinking. Okay, so I completely understood, everybody is working for the salary, but other than that, we have some trustworthiness, and then reliability, and you need to show your skill, hard work, everything for the growth of the company, right? That is one of the organization growth is very important. Organization growth contribution is responsible for each and every employee, from top to bottom of the employee, I can say the levels, right? So org structure, so that is very important. And actually try to give a positive approach, and sure, if you are sure, then actually you can give that answer. Otherwise, actually don't give actually bluffed answer. Again, I'm telling many time, actually I'm seeing. See, for example, if they are asking, actually, if an interviewer is asking, did you work in the skill, because you put in resume, then actually they, yes, I worked, and I forgot all the things, actually I worked before 5 years. This is not a good practice to say that I have forgotten everything. Then actually the people will think, okay, actually this guy will immediately actually forgot everything, actually the number of days of cross, right? Then that is not a that will not create a positive impression. Whatever you know, you can mention. Okay, so that is very important. So and whichever possible date you can able to join, that is how, what is the exact notice period, everything you need to mention correctly. And don't actually make others to annoy, right? Actually they say, actually I will join in 1st of June, and but you are not joining at the date, and you will postpone, still you are still getting postponed, then actually they will have some bad impression on you. Okay, these are the positive, try to avoid those kind of annoying things. Okay, don't make others to annoy. Okay, that is very important. And try to create a positive approach in the minds of the people, and that will help you to get selected in the interview. I hope actually the tips I have given related to the interview skills and presentation will be more helpful to each and everybody. So thanks for watching my videos. This is GV Shivakkumar signing off.